So in a nutshell, how does Trump manipulate people? If we're talking about manipulation, you can subdivide all techniques and tricks of manipulation in three categories. Category number one are the psychological tricks, category number two are the logical tricks, and category number three are the language or the rhetorical tricks. Just a few words to all of these three categories, and we're going in depth of those tricks in further sections. Psychological tricks, for instance, include the halo effect or building rapport and connection with your audience, or for instance, how to appear strong and likable via your body language or your voice. The second category of manipulation, the logical tricks, include such things as, for instance, red herring. This is called the distraction from the topic, or the authority argument, quoting authorities, or actually ad hominem attack, or the personal attack to the person. And Trump also does lots of those, and we're gonna speak in depth about them in a further section of the course. And the third type of manipulation categories are the rhetorical tricks or the language tricks. And here Trump uses, or generally people use, things like metaphors, loaded words, repetitions, interruptions, and so forth. And for this third category of manipulation techniques, I also have later in the course one separate section where we go more into depth into this language tricks. And oftentimes people ask me, Vlad, but why does that work? He uses all those tricks. Why is he able to win, to crush his opponents with all those tricks? And the simple answer to that is that we are not trained to spot those techniques. Or even worse, we actually oftentimes do not know that these techniques actually exist, because nobody told us that. Parents didn't tell us that. In school, nobody told us how these tricks work. And also at university, nobody speaks about those manipulation techniques, maybe with the exception if you study something with language or something with PR or media. But generally, people are not educated about the forms and the refutations of those manipulation techniques. We are trained in grammar, we can write and spell words correctly, but we are not trained in things like halo effect or, for instance, body language. And this is why he has such an easy life. This is why he wins against everybody. And if we want to refute those things, or if we want to fight against people like Trump in our neighborhoods or in our workspaces, we really need to understand those tricks and know how they work. And of course, it's not only that. Trump also uses lots of provocations in order to draw attention. He's the master attention grabber. Or in his own words, provocations guarantee me big attention, really big attention. Or in my words,
because I could talk nice and calm and everybody would fall asleep after 10 minutes.
Das war ein Ausschnitt aus meinem Online-Kurs, und den Rabattlink zum gesamten Online-Kurs findest du in der Description unten. Und abonniere gleich bei der Gelegenheit auch meinen Channel für weitere Rhetorik-Tipps kostenlos.